Oh, getting this live stuff down is a little crazy, but hopefully everybody's having a nice Friday night as I go to get situated here. Just had a little bit of technical difficulty trying to figure something out on the OBS system, but it's kind of funny. Every time I go to set one of these up, you guys are getting in before I even start the chat as I'm messing around with the YouTube live setting. I see Jamie is actually out there, as well as Blake said have a great show, and Billy as well. So welcome everyone. Some malt liquor chugging contest. Ooh, not here. You need to go to Eric and Lion's channel for some of that. And Billy said cheers to Jamie. Hopefully everybody's around. He said Rod is late, but I was actually going to start this at 9:25, but I was setting it up around 9 and trying to figure something out. But I guess with the new YouTube live stream setting, when you start to adjust it, it automatically puts something out there on your channel. So that's the reason it's starting a little bit later than what was expected, I believe. But hey, that's all right. We are up and going and ready to rock and roll. So right now, I'm going to actually crack open this beer that I want to take a look at. And this is actually one from out of, I believe, the Columbus area. I picked it up when I was in Columbus. It is from Wolf's Ridge Brewing. It is their night method. It is an espresso milk stout. This one actually comes in at 6% ABV, 22 ounces. You can see on the bottle there, if I get a little closer, we're getting a little bit of glare, so let me switch to the other camera here. And it was actually $4.99. Not a bad deal for that. So looking forward to see how this baby actually tastes here. And on the bottle itself, gives a little bit of information. I'm not going to read all of that. It's all kind of in that paragraph form, which I don't know why they cram so much onto some of these bottles, as if everybody's going to read those all the time. I don't know many people that actually do. You kind of want to get into the beer and kind of know what it's all about, right? So coffee infused. We got the independent label. We've actually got the date it was born on. So we're in pretty good shape overall. Let's go ahead and crack this baby open. Hey, what's happening, Keaton? Cheers. I actually just got a peach guava IPA in my hands right now myself. Nice. Guava is a nice flavor that has come around more over the last year and a half or so. Always seem to find some nice guava beers out there. Good bit of cannon smoke off of that. I don't know if you can pick it up on the camera or not. I'm going to break it out in a nice little tulip glass here for the stout. And it's early enough that I wanted to do this the other night, but I was like, I didn't want to have an espresso stout before bed, just in case it was going to keep me up a little bit. And tonight, I'm actually going to enjoy some beer here, do some gaming later on. So it's early enough for me to get in a little espresso for sure. Oh, wow. Nice smell to the beer. Good aroma. You check it out there. You got a nice little bit of a heady substance on it. Nice tan head. You know, you get a little bit of a larger head on there. It actually opens up the aromas more. So you want to get those aromatics out. Tailgating at 8 a.m. too. Let's go Ears. Yeah, we're not having the best season this year. But hey, you got to still, once a Mountaineer, always a Mountaineer. So you got to root them on. And I remember those days tailgating. Actually, when I was in school at WVU, we used to get up about 6, probably start drinking around 7 or so. Right down there outside the stadium. So it'll be a great time for sure. If anybody ever gets a chance to get to WVU for one of the football games, it's one of the best tailgating places in the country, they say. But I will tell you, it is a blast tailgating there. Hey, what's happening? Donner Pass Whiskey in the house. Cheers, my friend. Big cheers to Alan, the Electric Beard, as well. Welcome, my friend. I caught part of your Immortal Technique earlier today. I've known about Immortal Technique for a few years. He's always been pretty solid. I got to go back and finish watching the video, though, because I just caught a little bit of it. I had to jump back on the stuff for work this afternoon. But you talk about a beer that has a little bit of a richness. You're getting a nice little bit of the coffee aroma coming out. And the coffee you're getting on this is more of a spice type feel. Kind of some of those deeper, richer type coffees. Great notes. Nice aromatics. You get that nice feel of the coffee grounds being in there. Nice feel of chocolate on the back end too. Kind of that baker's chocolate feel. Smells and looks good. Get the taste. That is smooth. Now, I heard a lot of good things about Wolf's Ridge Brewing. Had not had a chance to go up there yet on any of my Columbus trips. Definitely do want to hit them up. And I will say this one does deliver nicely. Got a nice body of the beer in the mouth. You're dealing about a medium body, but you're getting a nice fullness of the coffee feel. If you're a coffee fan, this type of beer comes out very easily. You do get a nice touch of the espresso. As I sit here and I talk, I can really feel it nicely in the mouth. You can really feel it in the cheek area. Very enveloping of the mouth itself. Getting it in the throat area. Feeling a little bit of it on the tongue. But a nice espresso stout. That texture has a little bit of a velvety feel to it. Goes down easy on the back end. Like most things with coffee, you do have a little bit of that coffee type bitterness here, which I'm fine with on the back end of the throat. Really just hanging around nicely on the cheeks and inside the mouth though. As I sit here, I'm still pulling so much flavor out of the beer. Not really trying too hard to do that, and it's very enjoyable. 6% ABV. And I would tell you, at $4.99 for a 22 ounce, I mean, that's like a Lagunitas deal right there. I forgot which place I picked this up, but it was either at the market I went to, where they have the, I think it's maybe Beer and Bottle, here on the name of the store, or it was Cornerstone, that also has a great beer selection. So anytime I go out of town, I always, one of the first things I look at is what is near me for beer. Pull up the old phone, get a nice little Google map going, and then I can actually choose what's around me and put the suitcases down. Within an hour, I'm usually on a beer run when I go out of town somewhere. Hey, what's happening, Billy? No, actually, I was starting at 9:25, but when I started setting it up, for some reason with the new YouTube live feature, it makes it live on your channel at that point. I don't know why it does that, this whole new live studio they got, but I was putting it there for 9:25 because I was watching the season finale of the Mayans MC, so I wanted to get that out the way. Great finale on that one, great ending. It's going to be crazy next season. If you watch the Mayans, then you probably know what happened. If you do watch it, even watched it yet, I won't spoil it, but it's going to be a nice little setup for next season on the off this season finale. Such a smooth tasting beer too. I like the richness of the coffee in it. I don't know if they mentioned who they actually teamed up with for the coffee on here. Yeah, it's actually One Line Coffee is who they paired this up with to bring the coffee infused feel to it. And I mentioned that velvety feel and the texture. They do use lactose in here, which adds to that. It's a method espresso, dark and creamy beer full of body with wonderful chocolate and coffee notes. So yeah, everything I told you they have here in the label as well. So everything is sounding really good. Definitely one I would say check out. I do like the little bit of the artwork there on the bottle itself, the Wolf's Ridge. You see the wolf there is their logo there in Columbus, Ohio. But got a little bit of a coffee setting. So pretty cool, classic, almost artistic type label, like if you saw it in the art gallery. And I can't keep my hand straight trying to balance out, getting used to the camera here. But there you can see it. A little bit of a twist. And of course, again, it is Night Method. God, I suck at this. Hold it straight, man. Hold it straight. So there you go. If you're up near Columbus, Ohio, or you see Wolf's Ridge being delivered in your part of the area, definitely worth checking out, at least from this one I've had for them thus far. We do get them down here in Cincinnati. I think they do get up to Northern Ohio. Not sure if they get out of state or if they do, how far they may get. Billy said Weyerbacher went bankrupt and was bailed out by private investment. Yeah, Plus, they are trying to increase interest in sales, which equals more money. Yeah, of course, and they do make a solid beer. I mean, the last 2 videos I had done just on the beer have both been Weyerbacher beers that were actually great tasting beers. And hopefully they do get pulled back up to where they're in good shape there. I've had some other things with them over the years, and you know, you always hate to see any craft beer or any brewery go down for any reason. Deer hunting season, cold, wet, and windy here in Delmar, Virginia, Eastern Shore, and we are an agricultural coastal area between the ocean and bay. Yeah, and I guess you guys are getting this cold front maybe coming through this weekend, I believe, so it could be crazy. Todd, yo, what's up, buddy? And cheers all, Todd says. And Todd, once I do this here in a little bit, if you want to jump on the PS4, we could do some gaming action. I'll give you a chance for your revenge in NBA if you want, so let me know. I was going to send you a message here in a bit, but I'm actually chilling right now with the night method from Wolf's Ridge. And Todd, I'm wondering, do you get that down where you're at in your area? Have you seen this over in Indiana or Louisville? Because the distribution I get down here does get down to where Todd is at some points. Now, I did pick that up in Columbus, but I know we get Wolf's Ridge beer through Northern Kentucky as well. Billy with the big cheers to Todd as well. And for all that are joining here, if you're not familiar with some of the channels, make sure you check them out. You know, I mentioned Billy here. Billy does beer, wine, spirits, festivals, interviews, all kinds of stuff on his channel. So make sure you swing by and give him a shout. Also, Donner Pass Whiskey. Make sure you check him out. If you want to know about whiskey, it's right there in the title. Check out Donner Pass too, some of the whiskey stuff. Check out Blake TV, who was just here a little bit ago. I think he might be getting ready for his show. He might still be hanging here in the chat. But he has the Friday Night Throwdown. I'll be starting at 10 o'clock over on his channel. Great fun time. I was over there last Friday. We had a blast, so, you know, make sure you can check him out as well. And who else do I have in here? And if I miss anybody, you have a channel, let me know. Try to get you a little shout out here. See if we can get you a little bit of a boost. Oh, Todd's getting cocky. He's like, bring it, son. Bring it. All right, I'll bring it. You're gonna ask for it. I mean, you're gonna get hurt. I don't want you hurting yourself, because you know, when I do bring it, it's gonna come crazy. And let me see here. And I think that's everybody. I got so many different ones. So you haven't seen this one yet, but do you get Wolf's Ridge there? Is that a beer that you're actually getting right now? If not, you want me to try to get you some, I can do that too. Tomorrow, I will be actually making another beer run. I don't know if I get the beer run video done, but I'm going to go to a place that's called Higher Gravity. And they're over in our Cincinnati area here. And I want to go over there because they actually have 2 of the Epic Baptist releases I want. The vanilla latte and then the vanilla hazelnut. And then once I get those, and I'm trying to see if they get the 2019 quad. I have the 2018 quad, but I want to get the 2019 quad. And then I'm going to run a series, I think, on Epic's Baptist series. So hopefully I can get those pulled off tomorrow. Also need to stop back on the way through at Braxton Labs because they have a couple vanilla beers on tap that they just tapped tonight. Then I'll probably get a couple crowlers of those as well. Not that I really need more beer in the house, but it's kind of like when they bring out some of these special releases, you got to get them then or you don't see them, right? So what are you going to do? C'est la vie. Yeah, both of those do sound amazing on the vanilla ones from Braxton Labs. And if you haven't seen it, if you go to the Facebook page, Rajay BeerVentures, I do have a post on there with the beers that they tapped at Braxton that look great. Even Eric was joking about taking a road trip back down here again to pick up some beers. So some good stuff for sure. And I'll also be unveiling tomorrow. And big shout out to Trish. And then also Trish from Keep Sippin' and also Craft Beer Pours. And also to Rob, who is want to say Whiskey Quest is his channel, I believe. They both actually picked up a couple of the BeerVentures t-shirts the other night, but I'm going to be breaking out the BeerVentures hoodie tomorrow. So I'm going to actually do an unboxing of that. It's supposed to arrive tomorrow. So that's pretty cool as we break into the cooler weather. Share that with you guys too. I actually had a couple people ask me about a hoodie. So trying to build up that line of different stuff there. And hopefully through the weekend, I'll get the glasses added to the website as well. So trying to get all this stuff done. Pure Untapped to make any beers from the beers you're drinking. Okay. Yeah, Untapped is great for finding stuff too. Because I put in the Epic Baptist beers, and I said within 25 miles, and that's where it told me the other places I had over here in Cincinnati to go check out. So Untapped may be the best all-around beer app that someone can actually use, in all honesty. It gives you so many details on everything that I don't think you really need another beer app if you have Untapped. I think that gives you pretty much everything there. That's my opinion. I never use beer menus. I had it. I know some places do it, but Beer Menus is kind of the old beer site now. I never really use Beer Advocate anymore. I don't use Rate Beer, but Untapped, it keeps it kind of simple and easy, and it's more of a social type one than all the other ones. A couple of the other ones got too complicated, I think, or try to make it too hard. You don't really have that with Untapped. It's got a nice silky smoothness on this beer too. You know, as far as like a coffee stout goes, this one really does nail the spot. And for my personal rating, I can sit here and drink this for I don't even know how long I can keep drinking it because it is just that smooth. Easily a 4.5 out of 5 for me on a rating here. And that comes from drinking a lot of different coffee stouts. This is one of the smoothest ones I've actually had before. All right, I'll hit you up later to let you know and see where you're going to be around. And until you show up, I'll just kick some ass in Modern Warfare or Call of Duty, I guess. Cheers, brother. You know, if someone advertises an espresso milk stout, you better deliver. That's what they actually did with this one. So nice job out to Wolf's Ridge. And then anybody else drinking any beers? Keaton, if you're still here, I know you got that guava IPA you're rocking. So how's that one actually going down for you there? I will say I do like some of the feel of guava in some of the beers. It's kind of warmed up to me getting that in there, just like coconut has in some of the beers as well. Kind of getting all relaxed here to the music now. So if you are curious about the music, that is actually from MU Free Music for Videos, and they actually on a YouTube channel, they set up different tracks that you can actually use royalty free as background stuff for your videos. All they ask is just make sure you credit them in the description. So if you ever need any music, a nice little station to pick up and check out. And they do some different things for different themes and feels. If you're playing video games, they got a lot of upbeat type stuff. If you've got a little more laid back, relaxed like I'm doing, you can hear some of the stuff I'm playing here. So a nice channel to definitely pick up and grab some music from if you want some. So the more I'm getting used to this OBS, it's more like kind of trying to be a producer or something, sliding between this and like just like Stream Elements. You have so many different things that you can actually do, but the more you do it, the quicker you get caught up on a lot of the stuff. So it is a nice little setup here. Anybody got any big plans for tomorrow as well? Anybody got any beers they're picking up or looking forward to trying this weekend? I think I missed Jamie too. Big shout out, Jamie. I didn't see you there, my friend. I was scrolling through the comments, so thanks for swinging by as well. Always appreciate you on board here. Just good stuff. All right. Well, I might make this one a little bit of a shorter one tonight. Not much more for me to really say about the beer. Friday nights are usually a little bit slower because everybody's running around anyway. But if you do want to see some of the gaming action, that'll be over on Rod J Beer Gaming is the channel if you're into gaming. And I will look forward to catch up with you guys next time. Thanks for swinging by and spending a little time tonight here as I talked about this one from Wolf's Ridge Brewing. Again, the Night Method Espresso Stout. Definitely one to check out at 6% ABV. Nice 22-ounce bottle. Hey, Paul, what's happening? And a great deal at the $4.99 for what you get with this one. So now I'm all wired up and ready to drink some more for tonight. You know what I'm saying? But I'm going to go ahead and wrap this one down. Make sure you guys check out Paul PA Brew News as well. Great beer channel out of Pennsylvania, of course. That's why it's PA Brew News. And I'm going to catch up with you guys maybe in a bit. Catch up with me on the gaming. Catch up with me tomorrow when I do some more stuff here. Probably won't do another beer video tonight because I'll probably be doing the other stuff there on the other channel. But if I do decide to do one, I'll pop back on and put something else out there. Yeah, they are actually out of Columbus, Ohio, Paul. So they've got some pretty good notoriety growing here in Ohio. I don't know if they've gotten out of the state on distribution yet. But if you come across Wolf's Ridge Brewing, definitely check them out. I think they were established back in 2013. Oh, you have a few for tonight too, eh? must be an off night then, which is nice. 'Cause I know you've been working like crazy. Oh, the 22-ounce bottle is on empty. How'd that happen? Don't worry, I got more of other ones. Oh, you're doing Call of Duty Mobile? Really? Okay, that's pretty cool. I've never done the mobile version. The one that we have now, the Modern Warfare they just came out with, is pretty neat because it's the first multi-cross platform Call of Duty. So I'm actually playing against people on the computer as well as Xbox. So that's pretty neat in itself. Good night for a stout though with the weather dropping. I should probably take a picture. I haven't taken any beer pictures in a while. Nice. Are you off all weekend? Or you got to work tomorrow night? Or say maybe try to do a Saturday night hangout or something. Alright guys, I'm going to go ahead and get it wrapped up. Thanks for everybody that popped in. Look forward to catching up with you guys here soon. Keep drinking those good craft beers. And remember, there's always time. Get your beer on. Cheers everybody. Catch up with you